Welcome to my closet. I have just had a hankering to get my summer clothes out of the way and my fall clothes in. Granted, where I live, it's not going to be like fall weather until November at the earliest. We're still in like 100 degrees right now, but that doesn't mean I can't pretend it's fall. So I have an hour. Let's get as much done as we can. Here we go. These are all the clothes I'm wearing right now, with the exception of 2 pairs of shorts that I have tucked in a dresser. But just kind of how this is organized, I start with my tank tops, t-shirts, blouses, and then moving on to pants. I keep jackets here even if they're out of season because I like them hung up. I think they store a little bit better. And then I have 1 pair of trousers and my dresses and belts here. So that's really it. There are plenty of clothes in here that I know right off the bat I just need to get out of my sight. So I'm going to pull some of those out and we'll go from there. These are the pieces I pulled that I'm not really feeling anymore, and I think you'll see why. The first is, she's inside out. We'll fix that. The first is this blouse. It's cropped, so it works best with high-waisted pants, and very few of my high-waisted pants fit me right now, so I just found I wasn't really reaching for it. So time to put this one away. Next is this linen tank top from Everlane. That's great in the summer, but it just feels very summery to me. Like, I don't know if I could quite style this for fall. I think it would look like it was a summer piece trying to be styled for fall, so time to say goodbye for the rest of the year. Next is this muscle tank top. I debated putting this away for fall because I wear it so often, but the reason I think it's not going to serve me well is because I have a black t-shirt in my closet right now that I like more and I'm wearing more, and I have this same tank top in brown, and I am finding myself wearing the brown 1 to 2 times a week. If I'm going to be reaching for this tank top, I'm going to go for the brown over the black. And then last piece is this linen dress that I got from ThredUp. I'm just not super interested in this particular cut and shape for fall, so I think this is going to go in storage for a couple months. This is the fun part because this is where it feels like I'm getting all new clothes without actually having to shop. I keep my out of season clothes under my bed, so we're going to pull out some of these out of season boxes and see if there's anything in here that I want to add into my fall wardrobe. Okay, this is so fun. I love looking at clothes that you haven't worn in a couple months and just being so excited to see them and wear them again. So a couple things I'm looking at. The first is this blouse from Suzanne, but I don't think I'm gonna bring it out this season, only because it's not something I could see myself wearing at home. I just don't think I'm gonna be wearing a floral ruffled blouse at home this year. Okay, so let's put this one back. The only thing in here I'm seeing that I'm really leaning towards is probably this white shirt. And I got it because I wanted a white shirt that felt a little more polished, a little less slub, a little less slouchy. And what's nice about this one is it's a heavier weight fabric, so it stays in place better, and I think it just looks a little bit more polished for the fall. So I think I'm gonna bring this one out. Yeah, this is fun. There's just a lot of pieces in here that are really great that I've missed, but probably not pieces I'm gonna wear this year. Like, another top that I'm looking at that I'd like to bring out, but is not probably wise, is this silk blouse. I just love it. I wore this to work last year, and one of my male coworkers told me I looked like I was wearing a pajama top. And I was like, yeah, I could see that, but it's a cool pajama top. So this is not practical for my life at home right now, so she's staying in storage. So I think that's about it from this box. Let me put my summer stuff back away, and then we'll move on to my other box with more of like my winter sweaters. Done. Okay, box 2. These are the clothes that I would probably prefer to wear right now, but it's a little too hot. This is mostly like sweaters and pants, so I'm just gonna pull it out for fun and let's see if we can find anything we want in here. But my thought is it's just still too hot. I'm very excited to pull some of these sweaters out for the future, but I just don't think it's gonna work right now. I mean, I was even debating, like, I've got this really nice, this is a silk and cashmere blend that I thrifted. I don't know if it's like a black or a very dark chocolate brown, that I was like, maybe I can make this work throwing it over my shoulders or something, but it's 100 degrees. I don't want anything warm at all. A couple more months will bring this baby out, but not yet. Okay, so this one was a bust. Oh well. Shoes. I am cramped in here. I have a very small closet, which is one of the reasons I have very few clothes, but not the main reason. Having few clothes does help with a small closet. Anyways, I digress. Shoes. So for summer, I really only had 3 pairs of sandals. I have a little bit more for fall, and I'm still going to be wearing those 3 pairs of sandals just because it is so hot, but I'm feeling more flats and loafers. So these are edition number 1. These are my favorite shoes of all time. I got these off the Real secondhand. They are a gorgeous leather. They have this beautiful like tassel fringe. It's like a perfect mix between masculine and feminine. So these I wear a lot. Another pair of just classic loafers. I got these from Poshmark this past year. They're not very comfortable, so I'm debating if I can break them in or if I just need to resell them and find a different pair. I think this is a great example too of a shoe that like there's scuffs and marks and creasing, but they're real leather, so they're high quality, and that wear and tear makes them look nice and have more character. It doesn't make them look like old or icky. I go so back and forth with these. They are worn. Like you can see, they're quite worn. I've had them for I think 5 or 6 years now. They're one of those shoes where it's like you love them one season and then you're not really into them the next season, and then you fall back in love with them later. So I have found myself reaching for these a little more now that it's fall, fake fall, and than I was in the summer. So I'll probably get some use out of these. And then lastly are my black mules. These are also 5 years old. They're dusty, like they haven't been worn in a while, but we'll see. We might bring those out for fall too. But yeah, shoes are still pretty simple. I added a couple pants back into my closet just based on what's fitting me now after having a baby. The first is just this cotton linen blend trouser from Poshmark, but the brand is Madewell. I've worn them a lot since. They still have an elastic waist, so they're nice because they're a little bit stretchier, and they're a little heavier than a typical linen pant, but they're still light enough because they have linen in them, so they work well for a warmer temperature. I also added these back in. These I got off Poshmark. They're from Everlane, but it's like a cotton canvas pant, and they have an elastic waist too, and they're a little more like workwear-esque, but they're good because they're heavy duty. So being at home on my knees a lot during the day with an elastic waist, like they're a pretty practical pant, but they still look nice out and about. And these were my very first Poshmark purchase ever, also from Everlane. They're a black, kind of more structured like canvas pant. They're cropped. It almost has like a little bit of a kick flare to them. So I just started wearing these recently because I just could fit into them again, which was so exciting. So I've been wearing these a little bit more often. And then finally, these are like green fatigue pants from Madewell. They're a little bit wider leg. The waist is still a bit tight on these for me, so I'm not wearing them a ton, but we're getting there, and I'm excited to wear them once they fit really well. Jackets is last. We're still not in jacket season here. It's hot. It's hot, so I'm not going to be wearing these for a little bit, but they're still fun to have out. There's really just a few that I see kind of bringing into the mix the next couple of months. The first, my gorgeous vintage suede jacket. I just got this from Savers like a month ago. This is one of my all-time favorite pieces. I'm so excited to wear it. It's pure suede. It's got this really fun fringe detail at the bottom. It's a pretty simple oversized cut, and it's going to be great for fall. And I don't know, maybe this one. We'll see. This is a linen blazer I got off ThredUp from J. Crew, and it's nice because it's a little more polished. It'll be well in the heat because it's linen, but I don't know. I kind of go back and forth with blazers because sometimes I feel like they're a little too polished for me. Like I prefer a much more organic casual look, and blazers are kind of the opposite of organic and casual. But this one, it's linen, so it feels a little bit more organic. It's white, so I think that brings a little bit of the casualness to it as well. Whereas if I had like a black blazer, that would be very like very fancy. So we'll see. This could be a fun one. And then really the last jacket that I'd probably mention is a jean jacket. This is the biggest workhorse as far as jackets go in my closet. I wear this with everything. I love it with true denim, a denim on denim look. I think it looks great with black, with white, over a dress, over jeans. I don't know. I can't go wrong with this jacket. I haven't found a way to make it not work in an outfit yet. I wear this pretty often when it gets a little bit cooler. So overall, there's fall. I took out a couple of pieces. I really only added in that one t-shirt. The rest of my closet, forgot to mention, thrifted this week. I mentioned in my color analysis video that there was a really beautiful like terracotta brick red, and I was like, I could see myself wearing that in like a fitted tee or a fitted tank, and lo and behold, found a fitted tank at Goodwill for $3 this week. I'm super excited. I've worn this 2 days in a row already. So yeah, this is in the fall mix now too. So anyways, back to kind of where we are with fall. We've got tank tops here, just a handful, and you can feel like this is a little bit richer than it used to be. I've got t-shirts, blouses, no change there. Bringing in some more pants depending on what fits me right now. And then jackets, probably only be reaching for 1 or 2 once the weather cools down. And then shoes, not a huge change there either. So maybe a little anticlimactic. But that's kind of what's great about owning pieces that you love. A lot of the pieces in my closet are year round because I like them a lot and they work for where I live. So there you have it. There's kind of what my early fall capsule wardrobe looks like. Thank you so much for watching.